what is it that distinguishes us? How are we different? What do we do that is different than the rest of the competition that's out there?
No, that's I love that question. I think that there's so many elements that I would say are differentiators. But I feel that when we are in the room with clients in some of those early conversations, first, we listen. We're really good listeners, right? And there's so many times that agencies they haven't really evolved into this model of being able to listen and support. There's oftentimes a level of prescribe, right? And that to us is, it's the death of innovation, right? When you do something the same way, and when you sit down and you're not able to relate, but you're able to say, this is what you need because it's always worked. And I think that obviously we've seen a lot of change, both societally, culturally, all of these elements, but on business, things have changed. And to be able to connect with your customers, to be able to connect with your audience, that's what we do. Yes, the brand and marketing alignment with growth, but we create unique digital experiences that really do two elements. They build trust and they build emotional connection between our customers and their audience.
Right. And I know that from experience of just having EXF work with my former employer as a vendor of ours, and it basically, took what we had was 30-year-old language and then transitioned us into a completely different paradigm. Right? And so I think that goes to the core value of what Experience Fresh says. The core values are authenticity, generosity, and beauty, right? And so that first one of authenticity is paramount, because if you're not going to take the time to listen and understand what your authentic voice is and what your authentic story is and what makes your company and your people unique against everybody else, then yeah, you can just go to anybody. You can have a graphic designer do a website for you. You can go to Fiverr and get a whole bunch of different videographers to do videos for you. But the thing that made EXF different when I was working with them personally was that we sat there and it was very intentional, right? The authenticity was extremely intentional, and we sat in those rooms and we sat in that tension of, is this really what we want to be saying, right? Is this the direction that your organization wants to go? And so I've seen that personally on my side. We're already doing it for the people that we're serving right now. And so it's just a completely different experience of the people that I've worked with in the past that do just come in and they say, here's the templated book, right? Here's the process and the manual and the procedures, and these are all the things that we do, and flip to page 1 and start filling out these answers, and then the byproduct of that is you get a 6-part, here's what you need to do, and it's cold, and it doesn't lead to that authentic connection with not just the clients that you have and the prospects that you're trying to get their attention, but mainly, and this was my experience, it increases the excitement whenever you deliver that internally to your people, to your employees that are going to be the ones that are carrying out this vision at all. And so that was my experience, and that was what made us stay with Experience Fresh, is that yes, it had external impact, but the more important one was the internal impact that it made. All right, Brett, thank you so very much. This was awesome. And everybody stay tuned. There's going to be plenty more of these coming out, so make sure to hit the notification bell. We'll see you soon.